Hello and welcome to Sunday. Um, I kind of want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while now, and that's I don't know how to describe the feeling better than internet fatigue. Um, for a while now, I've been feeling kind of off-putted by the internet. Um, I don't know what it is. It might be not this, right? I love what I do. I love making these videos. I love talking about my life. I love writing about music reviews. I love taking photos and going out on adventures and writing about those, whether it's for my photo blog, whether it's for my personal blog, whether it's for some other thing, right? I like everything that I do on the websites that I own. I enjoy doing, and I enjoy doing this, and this won't be going away. At least, not. There's no plan for it to be going away. Um, but that doesn't mean that I'm not tired of what the internet has kind of become. Uh, Call it nostalgia, call it whatever you want, but I kind of crave the days of, you know, early Web 2.0 and that kind of thing. Back on the first, when I made my first real blog post um, on my personal blog, where I talked about um, the whole internet as a concept, where I mentioned how pretty much the whole goal of the internet is to optimize your CPM, your clicks per minute, your SEO, search engine optimization, trying to make money out of everything. And that sucks, right? The whole like mm, just there's so much, right? The internet has become a place to just make money, and it's the only thing that it's currently being used for. That's what it feels like to me, right? Every social media thing is just pumped filled with ads. It's all about marketing. It's just a lot, right? You open up any social media. I open up, let's say, Twitter. I refuse to call it X, and I load it up for 1 second. Um, yep, there's a bunch of ads. Scrolling through, here's one from Oreo. Here's one from. It's hard to tell what I'm actively um, who I'm actively following, but there's just a lot of marketing, so much, and this is from a brand I don't know, I don't care about. That's yep, so many. There's three in a row. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let's go to Reddit. We load up Reddit, and I guess it's because I don't pay for these services, right? I don't pay for Twitter. I pay for YouTube. I have YouTube Premium, and I never see an ad there. And I guess that's why I kind of enjoy it. But their algorithm is just pumping, filled with nonsense. I open up Reddit. Here's an ad for Soylent. Scroll down a tiny bit. Here's an ad for Soylent again. Scroll down a bit more. Here's an ad for Lenovo. And we scroll a tiny bit more, and we see an ad for Honda. It's just a lot. Those are the two primary ones I use. Discord is wonderful. Twitch, I usually have or a sub to somebody, or use yeah, that's pretty much it. those are my two big social media platforms that I use, and like it's it's too much. I guess Twitter is a lot, and I crave the whole. I don't know. Back in the day when, you know, I wrote this. I'm pretty sure I wrote this phrase, right? Like, I can't be sure that I didn't. There was a whole video I saw about plagiarism and the concept of that, where um, you can't be sure if you came up with an original thought or if somebody else did, and you know it's buried deep in your subconscious, and you know years later when you completely forgot about that thing, you're remembering it. But I wrote this line, um, like this paragraph, and this, like, I have not stopped thinking about this. It's probably like the one of the most powerful sentences I've ever written. But the quote is, "I miss the days of Web point one. Well, I miss the days of Web 1.0 and early 2.0 when people did stuff because they were passionate about it, not for money, not for the fame, not for the clicks. A worldwide web, a worldwide web, where everything felt new, one that wasn't as connected and vast as it is today, but in a sense felt even more expansive than it is now. Time where it was truly the Wild West on the internet, where you had to dig for whatever niche you wanted to explore." That line, a world wide web where everything felt new, one that wasn't as connected as and as vast as it is today, but in a sense felt more expansive than it is now. That just that's gonna stick with me for a while. And like I said, I can't be sure that I wrote it, but I feel that that's where we're at. You know, internet wise, like everything is just being pumped filled with ads, people trying to scam you, people trying to make money, just doing the most dumb stuff. Recent news would be like the Willy Wonka stuff and the AI marketing. It's just, there's so much going on there, and it's I like that's the way society is moving, and it's ruined a place that used to feel like an escape. Now it feels like I'm trapped in a box screaming, just like yelling into a void of nothing, where, you know, previously, back when, you know, when I first started using a computer that probably had like Windows 98, 95 on it, when I was like, you know, barely like 4 or something, like, you know, the big beige monitors, early 2000s, just browsing the web, seeing wild stuff I shouldn't be seeing at that age. And then, you know, growing up, learning what YouTube was in the early days, exploring that, and just finding whatever wild thing was on the internet. Um, I miss it. Like, you know, it wasn't a thing where, like, you know, where I guess we had AOL Instant Messenger, like that's what we used to talk to. Now it's just like everything is so saturated, and I hate it. It's not the web that I want. And like I one of the things that I did, like today and I guess yesterday, was explore NeoCities, which is a GeoCities kind of style web hosting platform. And there's so much cool stuff on there. Like people just making stuff for the fun of it, like reminiscing, feeling that nostalgia. There was like, I found a somebody who like kind of made like a MySpace clone, and I forget the name of it, but like it's just like, I miss that, people just enjoying the internet, having fun, and like this is all for just like, why not, right? They just wanted to do something for their own, just have fun with it, and that's why I'm like, um, that's why I made like have like what, 3 websites where I just have fun and just do my own thing. I definitely want to see if I can like make a GeoCities or NeoCities kind of style website. Um, like I looked into it and it seems like a lot of fun, and I like it would require me learning a lot of HTML, which I'm not too scared of, but like that's a lot. Um, it's it'd be interesting to just like explore and like see what people are doing, just because it's creative and it's an outlet and it's what they want the web to be, not a place where it's, again, pumped filled with ads and just people trying, like, loading up garbage stuff, like the amount of like nonsense AI articles that you see, or the like the clickbait stuff that like has like no information. Like if I go into my news feed right now and just find an article from, let's say, some website that I don't know, actually most of my algorithm is pretty good, because like anytime I see something that's like not like, I'll click on a link in my newsfeed and it'll be just like the most garbage stuff. I remember seeing an article um, like a few months ago where it was just like, if you own this GameCube game, you might have like hundreds of dollars sitting in your uh, just sitting around, and it's just like, you know, it was just like, oh, they're checking a price charting site for like Wind Waker or something. It's like, oh, it goes for $80, but like if you have it complete in box and whatever, it's 200 and something. And I'm like, I think it was like the Sun or something. Like it's horrid, and it's just like I hate it so much. Most of the stuff I have is decent, so this kind of disproves my point, but like being able to just block out all of that noise is such a wonderful thing. Like this, if I can, I'll nope, I can't. Uh that's what I'm saying. Like I'm going through my newsfeed, it's like, here's an ad for TikTok, like something that I actively hate. I don't hate TikTok. I mean, I like TikTok is its own thing, but like I hate censorship, and that's a whole thing. And this video has gone on long enough, so I think we'll just end it off here. Thank y'all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.